I've talked a lot about, I guess, being the kind of the queer person I needed growing up. Do you know what I mean? And I'm completely with you that I think some people don't have that, and I definitely don't think I did have that, like growing up in a small kind of northern village.
Yeah.
And it was kind of, you know, sex ed was not inclusive and it wasn't diverse. It was very much kind of very heteronormative with a small picture of two men kissing and kind of, you got your...
Just as a side note, there might be gay people.
There might be gays in the room.
No, literally, we're here, we exist.
Exactly.
Like, it's so
and it was
important.
very like AIDS is not a gay disease, kind of that was all you got, you know what I mean? There was no conversations about kind of queer relationships and kind of sex, and then also pleasure. I think a lot of sex ed, there's no pleasure aspect to it either, which I think is quite
literally
sort of damaging.
My whole sex ed experience was just like penis in vagina, make baby. Like that's what
it's
sex
like,
is for.
we focus on reproduction. We don't focus on like anything else.
There's so many more sides to sex that I feel like, especially for like queer sex, it's just like modern day sex education is just not geared to us at all, and it just makes us feel so like ostracized and isolated to where that it kind of then makes, you know, the whole queer experience a taboo when it's, you know, it's exactly the same as any other couple, you know what I mean?
Exactly, and I think that's, for me, what's damaging is then you see the effects of not having that as people grow up. There's healthy and safe ways to explore sex as well. You know, like and the importance of getting tested, the importance of using protection, all those kinds of elements which are not talked about. You know, because obviously medicine has evolved. We've got PEP, we've got PrEP, we've got all kinds of things that, you know, people can do. And also the conversation of, you don't have to have sex if you don't want to.
No,
like asexuality is a thing. People, you know,
exactly.
different people exist.
There's so many things that just aren't discussed or, you know, informed to young people that it just makes them feel like they're different or ostracized or just completely not thought of. So then it sort of invalidates their own experiences and journeys. So to be able to reach out to people like you at Switchboard or just having access to that information at an early age, I think it just makes it more inclusive, which I just think is the ultimate goal. Like as far as we've come in terms of like gay rights and being inclusive and diversity and stuff, I think like we can never stop thriving to be more inclusive because there's always going to be people that aren't represented.
100%. There's always more to be done, and as you say, we have come so far, which I think is really lovely, and we're seeing the effects of that, which is amazing. But yeah, there's still so much more work to be done.